Hey everyone, Ultraviolent 4 here. Welcome to part 6 of Tengu Summoner. You can see that we've entered a labyrinth at the end of the last one. We had to run around the outside of Orc 2. We did the whole floor in a mad scramble to get in here, but we did make it. And now that we're here, we can kind of cheat a bit. Because, well, we've got two things. We've got a mutation that passively maps area around us, and we've got Ash and Zari doing the same thing. We've got some plans too. While that's happening, let's just sort of scope around. So we're in the bottom right corner. Don't see any of the metal walls, but we can tell we should be heading up left to go towards the middle. Alright. We're training still mostly defenses, but also a bit more summonings just to get shadow creatures more reliable, although we're almost there. When it stops being yellow, I'll probably be happy. And we're doing some polearms. And I think that's mostly it. We also, at the end of the last one, we made it to XL14, which gives a Tengu permanent flight. And just while we're on the subject of flight, well, it's not trivia, but quick question. If I say to you, Space Jam theme song, what do you think? Probably Space Jam by Quad City DJs, I would guess. No disrespect to that song. I don't want to say you're wrong. I mean, that song is probably top 5 greatest songs all time by anyone. But I don't know, I think maybe I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly has just as much acclaim to be the theme song. Maybe? I don't know. It was written for the movie, plays over the credits. I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna say let's play some Space Jam. I wish. No, let's play some Crawl. Although, just speaking of flying, let's land. So if you're a gargoyle, having permanent flight up or not, I guess is a bit more of a tricky question. Although not really, you may as well fly. But for Tengu, it's easy. We have 22 evasion at the moment. When we fly, we get 26. And we're faster. So unless there's something that has airstrike around, you may as well just be flying at all times. Ooh, okay, that's a guardian golem. That's not what I meant. I had number lock on, apparently. Just tell him to go away. I was asked if I... Whoa, an abyss entrance. That's funky. So I was asked if it would be a good idea to use Guardian Golem more, and I said kind of, but also most of the time I'd rather just be using the mana. Oh wait, that was my Guardian Golem probably. Most of the time I'd rather just be using the mana to make more lightning spires. So, I mean, you can use Guardian Golem, but you don't really need to. Here comes some red backs. We don't have any art poison, so they're kind of scary. But we also have a venom weapon, which against a susceptible to poison enemy, hurts them quite a lot. Alright, that's okay. I don't know if this is a vault with enemies in it, or it's just a little... No, it's just an abyss room. That's interesting. I can't imagine ever wanting to use that. The times that you find a Labyrinth are usually not times you're ready for Abyss. Can we cheat some more? No. Oh, see, Ash doesn't even show you the quality of the wall, so we can't really cheat unless we actually recognize the little room that the Minotaur will be in. It looks like we want to be going down and left. So we'll try... That's a dead end. This way. May as well just eat this fruit. No repeat previous action key. Feels bad. Alright. Alright, so here's our black wall, so we're close. And this green one is going to be it. Yep, we're sensing the Minotaur. Alright, so we are flying. Alright, and it's sort of... okay. He's a 10 speed monster, so we can very easily just kite him around. We can also yell. He's having none of it. He's trying to walk through the wall this way to us, I think. Alright, never mind. Oh, there's way more spirals. I thought we were kind of at the last one. Oh, come on. Come on. No, it's too dumb. Alright, there we go. He's got a artifact flail, and he XP him because it's good to know if sometimes he spawns with, say, the Dragon King armor or something, and then he's much scarier. If we just... he's 10 speed, so we can kite him, but we can also just put spires out and then poison him from behind the spire. And every time he kills the spire, like that, we can just put a new one. So we've got 18 more mana, we can do this probably 5 more times. Okay, never mind, he just died. Yeah, I don't think we really care about the cursed flail. No, we definitely don't. Even if I had resistances, you can't switch for resistances with Ashen Zari. And I like to turn my auto pickup off before I step on the stairs here. So then we can slowly pick up these things and see what we want, rather than just pick up a million items at once. Okay, we definitely want the Cloak of Invis. And we're going to put that on immediately. Okay, it's +2 good. I also like the blue. I think that's a fashion upgrade. Yeah, over the pink. Well, the plan was that once we turn off summonings, we're going to train a bit of evocations because of the extra value we get to it out of Ashen Zari. Now that we've just picked up this Invis cloak, that is especially true. Let's also grab the Gloves of Strength. Sweet, +2 strength, that's good too. We've got 17 strength with this stuff on, so I think we're probably going into on all our upcoming level ups. And then what else have we got? Helmet of Intelligence would be nice, but we can't use. I suppose a Ring of Fire we may as well have, because if we take this leather armor of fire resistance off, we don't have any other means to get RF. So in a pinch, say we find we've taken it off, we've got the, say, a swamp dragon scales on, and then we find a volcano, something like that. We may as well have it. We want a Wand of Digging, and I think that's it. Nothing else there we care about. Short sword speed, nah. There's no point having multiple lightning rods, they don't stack, and we have a Wand of Polymorph already. Okay, so auto pickup back on, and then let's go. That's an okay haul, it's not amazing. Yeah, it's mostly just the cloak and the strength gloves. We would curse those on if we had remove curse scrolls, but we don't. And what I'm going to do here is with Shift X and E, I'm going to put an exclusion around the entrance into this vault. I'm going to explore the outside of the floor first. And probably this upstairs bit, but we'll do that afterwards. We can, well, I mean, we can just lightning inspire him too, but we can actually cheese most of the orcs from this lava here, because we have a polearm. So say we meet an orc knight or something, or an orc warlord, as long as they don't also have a polearm, we could just sit here and just reach out and cheese them. I believe I can fly. Very non-degenerate gameplay. But we'll see. We might not need to. Spire just kills everything most of the time anyway. Okay, so that's sorcerer number 4. We are very afraid of those, in case you've forgotten. And yeah, because we only have 1 point of MR. Okay, well he's not coming back out. Let's do the upstairs bit. We got flight up, good. That's right, it's permanent now. Potion shop. Okay, heal wounds we have so many of. We've got 9. We almost certainly are going to want this. And actually, let's just insta-slam the Potion of Resistance because we don't have any of those. Yeah, so some of this stuff, the Curing, the Cancellation, the Berserk Rage, we don't have any of those. We should probably insta-buy one of those too, just in case. Invis, Mutation, Agility, all this stuff we probably want to buy at some stage, but I'd like to wait until we finish exploring or clearing Orc until making the shopping decision. Because maybe there's going to be some amazing artifact armor in a shop here for 3,000 gold. Then I'm going to be sad that we bought our 10th heal wounds potion. Shift X Control E removes the exclusions, and then let's go. Should probably, yeah, okay. Just making additional summons just in case we do get paralyzed by that guy, so we don't then just die. Dude, there are so many sorcerers in here. That's crazy. When we're making this many summons, I guess it makes sense to make a guardian golem. That's not a guardian golem, that's a wolf. This one? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, and now we don't have enough for, what's that thing called? Lightning Spire, so, yeah. There we go. You just get that guy, please. This is so dangerous, actually. If we do get paralyzed here, there's now a Sun Demon and a Soul Eater. Ooh, for a second I thought that was the para. Okay, piecing out of here. Let's just bail. We're faster than the sorcerer is, so we can probably get away. Yeah, okay. Alright. The Nekasek can... Oh, he can fly apparently. I was gonna say, he can mutate us. Go away. I'd rather get mutated than paralyzed, so yeah. These sorcerers, man. It's scary. Alright, we've got more lava to abuse in here. Although, this isn't gonna work. And my memory of this floor is that it's kind of a mage themed one. So that's probably part of why we've seen so many sorcerers. And we're probably gonna see ogre mages, which are not as scary as they used to be. Oh, did I pick up? Okay, good. For a second there, I just had a heart attack that we didn't pick up the Wand of Digging when we were in the lab, but we did. That's okay. Phantom Mirror I'm gonna mark, but we don't need to buy it. File of Floods again I'll mark, but we also don't need to buy it. Yeah, so now that they don't have Banish, ogre mages aren't as scary as they used to be, but they're still kind of scary. They can also paralyze you. They can do Crystal Spear, Trivial Sensed Monster. Just over here. That's funny. Get wrecked, Trivial Monster. They also can have Lightning Bolts. Are probably the most dangerous spells. Oh dear, that's so many paralysis enemies. If we block the door, we can't get paralyzed. if the Ogre Mage has Lightning Bolt, he can shoot it through our Spire. He hasted himself. He does indeed have Lightning Bolt. So that's a bit of a worry, I guess. Probably should just be backing up then. Yeah. Here they come. All the bolts are flying out. We just got slowed by the wizard. Wow. Alright. Also, the Ogre Mage has paralysis as well, and we're slowed. So I think this is a good time to... Well, what could we do? We could cancellation the slow off. We could haste to effectively counteract it. Or we could just teleport. Which I think I like. Even though we only have 5. Yeah, let's just teleport. Because if we get paralyzed here, particularly with the Ogre Mage having Lightning Bolt, we could have a lot of incoming damage. Alright, good. Let's see if we can get them one at a time. Alright, this is better. Yeah, much better. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to leave the wizard alive, and I'm going to use V to evoke our spear. Okay, never mind, they swapped. But the plan was just to try to get the Ogre Mage without giving it a chance to directly hex us. Got another potion shop. Again, this stuff, I'm just going to mark it. Actually, this is so ugly. When we look at our shopping list, it's like potions everywhere. But that's okay. Got more sorcerers coming. Another double sorcerer. Double sorcerers all the way across the sky. It's gonna go with the ice-based team to try to block paralysis as much as we can. I should be helping. Alright, everyone on the wizard. I'll make a new spire. It can't shoot through the ice space, but all the same. And I guess this is a good Guardian Golem opportunity when we've got actual summons fighting. Gonna make sure that they target the sorcerer rather than the Rust Devil. Come on guys, okay. So you see here, our Guardian Golem got inflamed. As they take damage, so they're protecting your dudes, their damage shown. But as they take more, they have a chance to get the inflamed status. So he's going to explode when he dies, which can be very dangerous if you're not careful. I don't think that's going to be enough to blow him up. Okay, apparently it is. I always love the explosions. I guess that is a good reason to use the spell more often, just for the Michael Bay factor. There's no shop here. But this is... this tile here and that tile here, these are both good cheese flying points to use. How are we going for shadow creatures? Still at 6%. Okay, so we'll keep going for now. Gonna preemptively put a spire down because, yeah, you guessed it, more sorcerers. He made probably the more scary one. 6 Furhy. Although Sun Demons are scary too. They do elect attacks, but it can't fly, so we can... He's making even more. I was gonna say we can kind of cheese it by being over here. Oh yeah, this is super safe because he can't Can't ever get around the spire to paralyze us. Oh yeah. It's very, very non-degenerate. That's funny. I thought I saw another sorcerer. Maybe not, but there's one. This guy has a robe of magic resistance. Interesting. Alright, we can do the same thing again, but from this side. Come here. He tried to buff to us. And just got wrecked. Sorry, dude. Looks like we've done it. Yeah, okay. We only saw the one ogre mage. That's pretty good. Often you see a lot more. Wow, it's just the enchant weapon, enchant armor game. As soon as we find, or as if we ever find a demon trident, it is going to +9 immediately. As is whatever armor that we're going to enchant up. We should buy, no, well, we're going to buy the teleports almost certainly, but let's check out the armor shop first. The ruined hat is really, okay, no artifact. It is, we don't know yet. We should be just dropping like the ring of stealth, the ring of positive energy, because we can't switch to them anyway, so there's really no point. Oh, it's just a +2 hat. Okay, Ashen's actually told us. And in fact, because we have our other hat cursed on already, we can't check for fashion if the new hat looks cooler. Alright, so kind of disappointing shops. I guess we'll... we should grab definitely the teleport scrolls. They're probably the most valuable for us right now to have. The recharging enchant armor, enchant weapon, all that stuff can wait. We should be, yeah, IDing our digging wand for sure. And let's recharge that. It's only at 5. Okay, to 19. That was a good roll. And then I guess we'll just, yeah, buy some potions. There. Curing are probably the only ones from this shop we need right now. And then the other shop has the heal wounds in it. And invis we also should. I mean, we do have invis on our cloak, but it's quite a loud one. Even with some evocations training, there'll still be a chance to fail it. So you could have life or death situations where you absolutely need your invis to go off that turn. Yeah, okay. That's it for that one there too. Okay. Oh, 21 curing. Wow, that's a lot of curing. Probably didn't need to buy those then. Oh well, we did. I recall seeing potions of flight somewhere. Yeah, we don't need those. Absolutely don't need those. Alright, time to do the rest of the dungeon then. And we still don't have any R poison. Is that correct? Yeah, none. Okay, so it's making... Well, we've got to do the rest of the dungeon, but it's making the fire dragon scales seem less enticing. Wow, even more enchant armor. And swamp dragon scales more enticing. Although with the amount of enchant armors that we've been finding, we could maybe even enchant, in this one game, enchant 2 different armors up to max enchantment. That's kind of nutty. Could happen. Shadow creatures is down to 4%. Let's turn that off then. Alright, still no, yeah, no remove curse scrolls, as is custom. And let's turn off summonings, I just did. Let's turn on evocations. And so yeah, we'll get some extra boost out of that. We've got all our jewelry cursed on, so yeah. Bonus Evo. Wand of Lightning we do not need. We already have it on a stick. We don't need more lightning. I mean, we could fire that through the spire, but yeah, whatever. We probably also don't need to be carrying around an additional Ice Blast Wand. These guys are elect, so let's make some Ice Beast to help out. Ow, that hurts. Stand behind them. Good. These things like magic chainmails and stuff, they're too heavy to want to use. We've got shadow creatures already, which is a level 6 spell. So yeah. Try to place it in the wall. Fighting to 14. At some point we probably should do armor training, and that point might be right now. You can have a look at our relative costs. Yeah, so dodging is at a relative cost of almost 18, whereas armor's still at 0, like less than 1. Okay, let's stop focusing dodging. We'll still leave it on, and we'll train armor as well. Particularly now that it's likely that soon we'll be going to a heavier armor than the leather armor. D13. Enchanted longswords. They are not affected by a lack, but Ice Beast can help. Also, we have 12 polearm skill, so we can just fight, and we still really have never seen a shield. Never. I'd love to have a buckler, but no. That can be a really, really dangerous vault entrance for some characters, because yeah, there's a subset of characters that just get destroyed by dancing weapons. If you have no invis, something like there's a large shield. Something like a Spriggan Enchanter really struggles with them. I'm gonna say we can't use this, but can we? We can still, even with this large shield, we can still use Summon Lightning Spire. Huh. I'm gonna say let's do it. And let's, so we'll stop focusing fighting, and we're gonna turn shields on. And once we get our polearms up to 14, which is where the min delay for that is, and probably once we get spellcasting to, what's our hunger like? We still have quite a lot, but we also have, yeah, so much food, I don't really care. So let's put a target on spellcasting to take it to 8 for the moment. Okay, so once we get that, spellcasting to 8 will turn it off, polearms to 14 will turn it off, and we'll focus our shields. It means for the moment we can't use shadow creatures, but yeah, we still can use spire. And as we, oh god, as we train shields, that will get better and better. This, I don't know, it's funny. Like, there are so many people, so often I see with shields, like, I only have 10 shield skill, I can't put a shield on yet. Whereas I'm like, I have 0 shield skill, there's a large shield, let's go. It's funny. Like, we just got, I should have seen what it did to our EV. So we've got 11 shield, I think we lost 6 EV. Yeah, we traded 6 EV for 11 shield. And that's only going to get higher and higher as we train more shield. Okay. And I think I should clarify, I'm not saying that we're ultimately going to use this large shield for the rest of the game, but at some point we are going to find a regular shield. So it makes sense to start training shields now. More int, we decided. Int's also going to help us cast with the large shield on. Good to know. Centaur Warrior. Spy is very good at blocking projectiles. Good. This is sort of a strange little room. We've got a Tengu brother coming in. This isn't a very good spot for Spire because it can't shoot at the Tengu warrior without hitting us. And now we're miscasting it, so I guess punished for the large shield almost immediately. There's Urug. Step around the corner so we don't just take a whole bunch of javelins to the face. We're taking them anyway. She went berserk. That's really scary. I can keep putting spires down between Urug and us. Okay, I was gonna say, but she's then likely to just step to us because she's sped up with Zerk. Is Urug gonna kill us? She does 25 damage plus the might plus a great sword of Elec. I'm gonna say yes. She does not see invis. Alright, how about we go invis? And we maybe could kill her now that we're invis. Let's take it really slowly. We don't have blinking, but we have 1,000,000 heal wounds and we're invis. Okay, so I think we can do this. But yeah, we're likely to lose a really large chunk of our health if Zerk Urug ever hits us. Like that. Like that. Okay, she's probably about to die. I'm just gonna start backing off. Oh, this was actually a bad decision. Because now the spy can't help. Taking this really slow. Okay, never mind. We might actually be dead here. Oh, okay, we went to 12. Alright. So, I regret this completely. I knew it too, that she was going to do so much of our HP. Alright, so we have little choice here but to heal. But the thing is, she can very easily, if she smacks us really hard here, she can very easily out-heal. Like out-damage our healing. But we don't really have a choice. We don't have blinking. Reading the scroll of teleport's probably worse because we could just die. So this might be it. That was some kind of really dumb play by fighting Urug for really no reason. Like that first point where she went berserk and I had a spire between us, it would have made so much more sense just to teleport away, and then when we come back she wouldn't be berserk anymore. But I don't know, I got greedy. Let's see, we might yet live, but I feel like we deserve to die now. Alright, just waiting for that plane and we'll start heal winsing. Alright, do we die? Ooh, she missed us. Alright, let's go again. Okay, and she died. Okay, so we lived, but that was some super boneheaded play. Now let's not die to a Hydra, just to compound the stupidity. We can kite the Hydra with our extra speed and the polearm when we don't have mana for more spires. Good. Man, that's so dumb. I feel really stupid. This Centaur has a wand of confusion. That's not good. You feel momentarily confused. Okay, never mind. Confusion doesn't matter because we have clarity from Ashen Zari. I remember now. We care about paralysis. We don't care about confusion. Man. Monster Berserk is no joke. They do 150% of their regular damage. So yeah, fighting Urug Wow, Berserk was so dumb. Don't get cocky. It's such a... Like, yeah, we could have so easily died there when we went to 12 HP. And then as we healed and she missed, we could have so easily died. That's a Jin with a Wonder Paralysis. Alright. So we want to have spires between us and the Jin so we don't get paralyzed. Good. This is a really strange floor. I feel like this is like a vault, but it's not really. Like, it's all rock walls, none of it's stone. It's filled with fruit. How bizarre. I guess you could say it was a very fruitful vault. It wasn't really. The fruit is more annoying than it is actually useful because it's just taking up inventory space. Hey, he's got a buckler. A buckler of protection. Okay. This is probably better than the large shield. Okay, yep. We get 6 shield out of it. We get to keep our 26 evasion and we get an extra 3 AC. So yep. Goodbye large shield. It was fun. I should have checked. Did we block any Urag attacks? Did the large shield actually save us? I don't know, that was so long ago. There's Urag. Here! You block Urag's attack. That was before we started dying. And we blocked another one there. So we did block some. We blocked one there too. So I guess large shield MVP. But yeah, the buckler's better, which means we only need to take it to 4 skill as well. Probably at some point I'd like to go to a regular shield, but we'll see. We might not find a good one. We might not find one ever. Books. The +6 Arbalest Damnation. I love that Arbalest. It's so insane. Tengu are really good at crossbows. Well, not really, but a +1 crossbow aptitude. So I'd love to do that, but we've done it a few times before. But I think that would probably be the correct decision. But that's not a summoner. Yeah, I agree. Anyway, books here. We've got Book of Unlife. Book of Death. Yeah. I don't think I really want to go into Necromancy. I'm gonna check the hatch. That's too many ugly things. That is a ghost. Gunther's Ghost. I'm gonna guess that is a Vinestalker monk or fighter? Fighter. Vinestalker Wanderer. Damn it. Wait, does he have spells? No. Okay, and he's got an elect weapon too, so that's a lot of fun. Let's go back up. Gunther is a Vinestalker fanatic. That's how I knew it would probably be some sort of Vinestalker. He plays thousands of them. We can actually see. He's played 1,279 Vinestalker games. Dude loves his Vinestalker. I guess we shouldn't be going down the one that has the ugly things, or the one that has the ghost, which is this there. Hey, remove curse scroll. Alright, so we could put this on our Cloak of Invis, our Gloves of Strength, or even the Buckler, because if we cursed on the Buckler, we'd start getting a shield bonus. Yeah, I think I like the Buckler. Cursing on the armor is not going to be that amazing because We still have so many armor slots uncursed. Where is the buckler there? Your shield hand is bound. You are seriously bound. Alright, so that takes our shields immediately to 4, so we actually can stop training it if we're just talking about the buckler. That's pretty nice. Alright, I guess we should maybe focus fighting for more HP and then armor skill. We don't really need to focus anything, I guess, but I don't know. Okay, wizard potentially has banish with a 47% chance, so we're immediately going to put a spire between us and the wizard. I'm going to spam some other summons just to make sure we don't get banished. Good. We don't actually know what type it was, but it's good to assume it's the worst. Drop that wand of acid. Let's ID it. Maybe it's got more. No. We can always come and get it again when and if our current wand of acid runs out. We are training evocations, right? We are. It's up to 5, which makes our evoke invis be 50%. If we were only caring about that, we could stop here. But we do have a wand of paralysis. So a little bit more evocations training is fine, especially when we're getting so much value out of it with Ashen's Ari boost. I'm thinking particularly in the snake pit. We have snake, right? Yep. We're going to see shock serpents. They're immune to elec. And they're really quite scary. So I wouldn't mind having the ability to paralyze them semi-reliably. Okay. So we'll keep going. Probably, I don't know, 8 or 10 maybe. There's another buckler. What's his buckler? We don't know. Oh, it's just plain. Oh, Gunther's here. A second chance to prove myself. He's resistant to elec as well. Alright. I mean, we can kite him with summons. He can make shadow creatures. A frog isn't really good enough. That's a bit better, but still probably not going to do it. There's a Hydra. Okay, with the Hydra we can do it now. He can hit for, yeah, 35 plus elec. But if he hits us, we can walk away with safety. I really just want the Hydra to kill him. Go Hydra. Go Hydra. We can take one more shot. Alright, now we're walking away. Let's make some more shadow creatures as we go. Okay, that'll do it. Skeletal warriors, absolutely. Those guys are OP as hell. Especially a whole pack of them. See you, Gunther. Base polearms to 9. Still at 12.8. Okay. I'm going to put it in the hallway here. Oh, Enoch's Ghost. Ghost 2. Demigod Transmuter. He has no spells and can only hit for 10 damage. What was your deal? Were you a transmuter who only hits for 10 damage? Okay, so he's fairly trivial. Has he got Aralek? No. So, alright, well he just goes down. Maybe he was super corroded. That might make sense. Armor to 3. Okay. Our defenses are kind of good enough that we can stand toe to toe with ugly things now. 23 AC, 26 evasion, and 7 shield is pretty good. Plus 2 rapier, not very exciting. Just blocking rocks with spires. So, another day at the office. A book of party tricks. Sweet. We definitely want apportation. Got something on C. It's okay. We don't really use Summon Canine Familiar anyway. And let's... Oh, that has invis in it, but wait, no, that's okay. Never mind. We got it on our cloak, and Tengu are really bad at hexes. We should also get summon butterfly though. Okay, that's really good. So you can summon butterflies like this to make millions of enemies between, or millions of summons between you and enemies, and then it lets you create space. Particularly if it's something that is faster than our flight is. Don't rely on them to block projectiles though, because the butterflies have quite a bit of evasion. The spy is much better. Another remove curse scroll. I think we probably put it on the Cloak of Invis. Yeah. Cool. You're near starving. Let's eat the fruit. The fruits of our labor. Or the fruit that we earned by doing that strange vault. Dodging's up to 15. We'll keep going. We'll probably train dodging all game. Good. I was hoping the centaur would come next to us. That's why I went up and then came back down again. This is our last floor of the dungeon. It's going to have our depth entrance in it. Some of those are scary, so... Oh, I know what this one is. This is a Yakta one. But we'll still do that last, so I'm going to... Oh no, actually this can be a dragon one. Yeah, never mind. I don't know which one this is. I'm going to say actually this is the dragon one. Okay, so that's kind of scary. We'll do that last. Do we care about... I guess we do care about the Fan of Gales. Especially now that we have some evocations. I can have some MLG uses. It might have been useful getting Urog off us for a turn. Okay, this is kind of scary because the Catopopus is going to make us move around, and then as we move around, the Yaktua is going to shoot us. So I think, let's see if we can get some good shadow creatures out of this. The Catopopus has just never done its breath. Alright then, fair enough. I mean, if you don't want to. Good. Nothing to ID. I don't really care about IDing those ones. This looks like the perfect time for an immolation scroll. It's kind of unnecessary though. It's our only immolation. I want to do it. Alright. Oh no, we made our own spire angry. Wait, if we cast a new one, will that override it? It won't. Okay. Oh no, now I'm gonna die. It's an angry spire. How do we beat a spire? They're way too OP. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's also what happens with Summon Guardian Golem if it blows up and hits your spire, which is part of the reason why I don't love using Guardian Golem. I don't know if that's true or not though, but I'm assuming it is. Alright, fun with immolation. Don't try that at home, kids. Back to the old drawing board. Yeah, we just got double two-headed ogre. These guys are RLEC too. No, they're not. Okay, never mind. I should put it here so then it can zap both of them at the same time. And okay, spellcasting got turned off. I never even noticed. Polearms has another point to get to Mindalay. Alright, so all we've got left now is our little vault. All the doors open. I think it's going to be a dragon one, although the fact that the doors open means maybe not, or it means that the dragons might be wandering, if it is indeed the dragon one. But I'm going to leave that for the start of the next one, in a cliffhanger. So come back if you want to see that, and then we'll be going into Swamp for our first rune, without our poison, which is always a bit of fun. Anyway, I'll see you all next time.